Hey feds, here's a great question that came up the other day. It's one that people almost never catch. And it's a subtle thing that we do. So just to give you an example, during the workshop, we go through, okay, what does the government say you're going to get or they're going to give you for your pension? And so we take that number, then we start taking out the things that you'll need to pay for, like taxes and other things, right? And what is that number at the base, at the bottom? After we take all those things out, what actually happens? So we give a pseudo example of that just to get people thinking along those lines. And at one point I take out inflation. Well, someone came up and said, hey, isn't this number after CPIW increase? Isn't this number after CPIW increases each year? So basically saying that, okay, you've got this number and you took off inflation, but you get your COLA to make up for inflation, right? Then why are we reducing the last 5 years of inflation from this number? So we use 5 years as the example. So why are we reducing this to show how bad it's going to be when it's just going to be put back up because of CPIW and the COLA? Well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, FERS employees don't keep up with CPIW. It's on average less than CPIW, so you're not quite keeping up with it. Number two, real inflation is a lot more than CPIW. CPIW is the government's measurement of inflation, and it's probably my least favorite measurement of inflation because it doesn't do a good job. In fact, if you measured inflation in the same way that we did in the 1980s, late 70s, 80s, where there was huge inflation, these last few years during COVID and just after, when we had huge inflation, it wasn't quite as high as 1980, right? Yeah. Why? That's because we don't measure it the same anymore. We measure it differently. Had we measured it the same, it would have been right up with the early 80s. Interesting, isn't it? And thirdly, I guess, is that CPIW doesn't start for a while until you're 62, so that could delay things. And other of your benefits can grow to be so much that they just eat your COLA right out. So you don't even see it because your other benefits have become so expensive that they just eat your COLA each year. So there are a number of reasons why just looking at the numbers is good, but it doesn't tell the whole story. You gotta get into the whole story. And that's what we focus on in our workshops. We talk about the whole story. We talk about, okay, yeah, here are the numbers, but what does that really mean? And what does it really look like? We want you to know reality, which is what we stick with in our workshop. So come join us.